Working collectively compared to working as an individual or solo artist, there's so many ways it's different, and so many ways that have surprised me and shocked me as to how much further I've been able to get and how much more I've been able to accomplish by letting go musically and on all levels, musically, personally, spiritually. It's been a huge release for me, and this record is what that release sounds like. How has it caught me off guard, or how is it? What have I heard differently over time? I stopped listening for a while. I stopped listening for a few weeks and got back to it, and then I did start hearing things uh, in a refreshed and even more exciting way. Not that I wasn't excited before, but I had a couple of moments where it was on around that, where I came in and some other people in my house were playing it, and as I was approaching the door, I was like, man, who's that? And I was like, oh man, I mean, it's that different. It's that much of it's that much removed from anywhere I've ever been that I almost didn't even recognize it a couple of times, which was a great experience for me. I mean, to not recognize it and appreciate what I wasn't recognizing from my own music was a great experience.
I'd say one of the most interesting things that I've found about kind of revisiting the record since we made it is that um, you gain new favorite parts. Like, when you're making a record, your mindset is in a way where, like, you'll have a favorite tune or something like that. But as you live a little bit longer and things start happening and you hear it for the 10,000th time or something, you have a new favorite part every time, and that's always pretty interesting, and I think a good sign that the record stays exciting mostly.
Yeah, listening to the record now after some time has passed, you go through phases. At first you want to hear it every single day and you're just excited, and then you want to take a break from it, and now it's been long enough that I've been coming back to it again, kind of like Ben said. And I don't know, I just love listening to the record because we've been playing these songs live, and I've heard a lot of live recordings, and that's its own thing. And I like to go back to the album now and hear the production value that we did put into it, and hear how it's different than the live, and how they're both separate worlds is really fascinating to me. And I'm proud of the production that was put into it by everybody, and the engineering. And it just brings back a ton of great memories from the whole process.
The record's changed for me now because, when you're making the record, you're in it and your head's in it in a certain way, and you're just trying to stay focused and be creative and stay in that mode. And then, when the record's done, you listen to it and listen to it, and then you put it away for a while. And now when I come back to it, I can listen to it like it's like I'm listening to anybody else's record, and just enjoy the record, and instead of feeling like, or remembering every little thing, or oh, I wish I would have played that differently, or all that stuff sort of goes by the wayside. And then it's a document of time, and that's where we were at that moment, and we captured that, and now, and we've evolved so much even since recording that record, that it's really an amazing thing to be able to go back and listen to it as a fan, instead of being critical or discerning, or this mix should be, this or that.